Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. I'm Barry and today we're going to be doing more deck tech. This time we're going to be doing the one turn kill deck. So you might recognise a lot of these cards. They're some of the strongest cards in the game, because what you need to do is survive until at least turn 12. Now there's some situations where you can get it off sooner, but typically quite risky. And so the one turn kill combos all revolve around Piazza. Now Piazza, when you cast a spell, put a copy of it into your hand and your deck. That in conjunction with either Beast of Busco, which spells cost 2 less, and Lightning Strike, deal 3 damage. So you can just repeatedly play Lightning Strike against your opponent until they're dead. Or the Folk Monster, when you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to enemy hero, and Fortification, which is a 0 cost spell. So you can just repeatedly fortify the same creature, Folk Monster or Piazza, and get that and do 1 damage to your opponent. And as long as you've got enough actions per minute, you'll be able to take them out. But the rest of the deck's quite strong anyway, so you'll be able to do some damage in between. So the actions per minute thing's not really not going to really be a problem. So a lot of the deck's similar to. I've got both versions. I've gone for the Folk Monster version. Most people are playing the Beast of Busco version. I think that's an error, because what's the point, right? The fact that you've got, the fact you're running Lightning Strikes over Fortifications does mean something, right? You've got some removal options, but the one extra turn isn't necessarily worth it. You can probably survive till turn 12, and you just need to find the pieces. So, like, what we've got for the combo is the 3 Fortifications, the 3 Folk Monsters, and the single Piazza. Then in order to find them, we've got 3 Blesses, which is draw 2, 2 Offerings, which is draw 2, some people might run 3, and then the rest of it's just reasonable cards, right? So Liquidators, you obviously need that for Owlbears, but we've got Owlbears. Mountain Lions, with no Wolves, but again it just puts down, because you're drawing so much, you're going to get a pretty strong creature from there. Spectre Moose, pretty grim, but draws when it comes out. So if you wanted to, it's just having different proactive play than Mountain Lion in the 4 cost slot. You could switch out Spectre Moose for another Offering, wouldn't be too bad. Banshee, so you can get some damage down with the Fire Spirit for the board wipes, early board wipes. Brainwashes, you're just trying to survive. Sinful Shepherd, you've got the full 3 Van Meter monsters and 1 Tornado and a Treant. So the Treant locks down their side of the board. Deploy Root All Enemies, just to give you another turn to survive, and obviously finally Sylvia to replenish your hand if it comes to it. You might get something decent off that, because you are going beyond turn 10. You are going to turn 12, so this is like a stall deck. You can out aggro some decks, but generally you're just trying to stay alive. Rather than going for the face, you're going for their monsters, because you just need to stay alive until you get all the pieces. So let's go into it again. Hopefully we'll get some people playing. Now this is getting a nerf, right? So I don't know what nerf it's going to get, but the infinite combos are getting removed. I don't know how they're getting removed. I don't know if Piazza's only going to add spells to deck instead of to hand. I don't know if Piazza's going to add a cost every time you get a spell back to hand, or I don't know how they're going to do it. But it is definitely happening. It's obviously something that newer players really struggle with. I think, I don't think this deck's the best deck. I think the meta deck I'm playing's, and the one sort of DeVito plays, and some of the other top players have, the Cultist decks are all better than this. But if you end up going long, because there's no interaction, right? There's nothing you can do. If it gets to turn 12 and they have the 3 pieces they need in their hand, that is game over for you, and there's nothing you can do about it. But let's hopefully see if we can get a game and we can see how the deck works. Now, in an ideal world, it'll go off the first game we play, and then I won't need to play it again. But it depends how that works out. Now, most of the deck plays out the same as other AGs, so it's not immediately obvious that you're playing the one turn kill deck, because you've still got the same openings, you've still got the Liquidators or Owlbears, you're still some of those early plays that are quite good. Once the offering comes down, then you can be a little bit more sure that it's a one-turn kill deck. If they start attacking your creatures over attacking your face, when they've got the damage advantage, you can be a little bit more sure that it's a one-turn kill deck. So you got to watch out for it, but realistically there's not much you can do about it. You just have to go faster than them. So if they're attacking your creatures, ignore their creatures and go over the top to the face whenever you can. Alright, let's see if we get a game. Hey! So we're up against Ryuma. So theoretically I've got 3 of these, but because I want this, I can't guarantee to draw into another one, so I just get rid of both of these. Because I'm still missing 2 pieces, right? I'm missing Folk Monster and I'm missing Piazza. Now there's only 1 Piazza in the deck. So drawing to that as soon as possible is critical. So here we can easily play a Liquidator, because if nothing else we've got another one. If he gets nothing down, then that totally frees us up for Papa Bless, which draws us into an Owlbear. So we're going to have a pretty strong opening. Indeed, our opening might be strong enough that we win this without even getting to the one-turn kill. Depends what happens on this side of the board. Because if he gets nothing down, then he's in trouble. I mean, I'm semi-tempted just to draw the game out, but I'm not going... Am I going to? I'm gonna put that down anyway. Force him to deal with it. I'll keep this in hand. So there's no board wipes out of destructive horde, sorry. Like if he's got nothing again, then so yeah, this is fine. Take out that. So he was saving up for that, but I wonder what else he's got. I suppose maybe he just didn't want to play anything while that was there. So I'm going to drop another one, and I'm going to take out his board. So theoretically, I was far enough ahead there that I could have tried to power through, but my deck, the rest of the cards in my hand are not conducive to pushing through a lot more damage, right? I can stop more damage, but I can't push through a lot more damage. So we're going to Papa Bless. Can't afford you. Take you out and leave that there. So if I had Mountain Lions instead of, say, Sylvia, and if I had another Owlbear instead of Treant, then I would have gone damage. So that is an option, but you've just got a few less cards like that. You don't have any Dark Priests, you don't have any... so this is all fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I did play this, then I couldn't play you. So all I want is the threat there, because I'm still 5 turns away from being able to get the combo off. So he needs a Fanatic here. Or, yeah, I mean, that'll do it. This is fine, so I'll drop the Liquidator first to make space for these. Drop you and you. None of these are playable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you've got to be very careful not to fill up your hand, because if you draw Piazza and you do not have space for Piazza, you will be sad. So this is fine. I'm just going to lock down that board. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll just ignore them, because they have to swing into this first, right? And because I've got 2 fortifications, and because I'm just super nervous about having too many cards in hand, I'm going to play that. So I'm still missing 2 pieces. I'm missing the Folk Monster, and I'm missing Piazza. But this is going quite well otherwise. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll take me down to 8. so I'd lose a spell if I did that. So probably not playing you next turn. I really want to get as many cards down as possible to free up space in my hand. So I'm probably... like, he can't do anything, right? Because he can't play any cards over the top of this. Let's just shut him down for a turn. Oh yeah, fine. But that would have been much better on a turn when he could attack, right? And indeed, I'd have considered just sucking it up that turn. That's fine. I mean, you probably wanted to kill this. Like, why wouldn't you kill this? Right, so now we've got 2 PCs, so we just need to find Piazza. So if we drop you, we will... I don't want to brainwash anything, but I do need to make some space in my hand. I will mute you. I will swing over. You know what? Like I say, just got to keep the creature size down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd play Sylvia. I'd get 3 spells for free. I'd have to play them out regardless of what crap they were. But yeah, this is... Hopefully we're going to get there. We just need to find Piazza. So this is strong with this kind of board set up, but obviously I can kill that. So even though he's smashing his face off this, it's not really helping him. Unless he's got Bat Swarm. Probably Bat Swarm, maybe. But then I just take that out with this. Oh, that's okay. So we will... So turn 12 is the time we can do it. So I'm going to Offering and hope to draw Piazza. And if we don't get Piazza, that's fine. So we get a free Owlbear. We get you. You can swap with that. You can mute you. And then he can be very sad. So we've freed up all the space we need in our hand now. We've got 1 in 18 chance of finding Piazza. Well, you know, my board's pretty strong here. He does have a hand of cards. He's still high on life. High on life, way. But it doesn't matter, right? So this is okay. This is okay. So Van Meter Monster, I mean, pretty pointless. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll Sylvia here. I will draw a random native from my deck. Don't have any. I will... I need to free up some space on the board as well. So let's smash you, smash you. You smash you. I will... It doesn't matter, right? Fill my table with skeletons. Swing over. Oh wait, that was a mistake. Because now if he doesn't play something I can kill myself on, and I get the PCs, then I can't do anything. But this is fine. He's fine. We're fine. That could have been an error. This is fine as well. So you're not what I want, but I do need to clear some space on the board. So you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you swing over, you swing over. Like I say, we're now at a point I could just go for win, but what I'm hoping to do is obviously get the Piazza. But at this stage, there's nothing, there's no way I can lose, right? So another folk monster, but nobody cares. Fine. Yeah, I mean, I could easily have finished him at this point. You're not a Piazza, so whatever, right? So the deck can still win without the 1-turn kill. You know, we were a little unlucky not to see Piazza. I mean, I suppose it's the bottom half of our deck pretty much, right? Let's try again, see if we can get it off with the combo. We still had maybe like 2 draw spells in there. And the Moose, which would have drawn for us. Either way would have been fine. But by the time you got to turn 14, we could easily have had all the pieces. I'm going to keep all of that. I know it's not ideal. I mean, I should hard mulligan for Piazza. If this is how I think I'm going to win, I should hard mulligan for Piazza, because the more draw I get, the closer I am to finding all the pieces, right? And since Piazza is a 1-off, Folk Monsters are 3-off, Fortifications are 3-off. I could have just, I should have just hard mulliganed. If nothing else, there's loads of better things in my deck that I could have wanted. Liquidators, Owl Bears. I shouldn't have kept that. That was an error. So it's fine, but nothing I can play. The longer this delays, the happier I am. Just fine. So he's not targetable, he'll get some sort of item on him, swing over and kill me. It's fine. So I don't know if he knew that swinging would have taken him out of stealth. I'm just going to burn them. So, I'd have to get very lucky with my top decks. I need 3 specific cards in the next 8 draws. Although I might have a better chance. I'm just going to start playing things. So there's part 1 of 3. So we mute you and kill you. Assuming he's on items, I just don't want to leave a lot of bodies lying around. I really should keep this for when he's got the big butchers and stuff, but I suppose I've got a brainwash still. I mean, I can't do anything here, so... But like I say, the longer the game goes, the more chance I have of finding the pieces. This is fine, I'll just zap you. There's another folk monster, but I do need to get some of these out of my hand. So this is okay. I'm going to brainwash you, I suppose. So we get a free owl bear, that'll cost me 1, and we brainwash you. So as you can see, like, this deck's just less consistent with getting the big monsters out early. I mean, even if I wanted to go aggro, I couldn't have that game. Or this game, sorry. This is all fine. So there's Piazza. So I've got all the pieces. So what I could do is smash you. I'm going to drop you because I've got another one, right? So, but if he doesn't kill this, which he might not be able to, then we're generally fine. And I'm just going to do some damage so there's fewer actions per minute. So here I'm going to get this off turn 10, which is, a lot of decks will have trouble killing you turn 10. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of turns not anything happening. And if I don't get this now, so you can't kill me yet still. And so then I win turn 10, right? So here's how this works. I drop Piazza, I drop Fortification, I drop Fortification again, I drop Fortification again, I drop Fortification again, I drop Fortification again, drop Fortification again, right? So on and so forth, ad infinitum, until he's dead. And there's literally nothing you can do about it. The fact I had 2 folk monsters in hand meant I could risk going for it earlier than I would normally be able to, but 2 more turns, which I probably could have survived, and there would be nothing you could have done about it anyway. Right, so I don't really need to go for that because I've got enough damage with the creatures that were down. So, but even if you couldn't get through, right, because it goes straight to their face. So that's how the 1-turn kill deck works. A lot of decks can't kill you before turn 10, say. If you see a folk monster, if you see a Beast of Busco, kill it immediately. But chances are, if they're playing it not on turn 12 or 13, they've got another one in hand and it doesn't really matter, you're just buying yourself some time. And when they're aggressively going after your creatures rather than swinging to your face, then also assume that the 1-turn kill's coming and really push for the most amount of damage that you can do. Don't worry so much about taking out any small creatures on their side of the board or anything along those lines. You just got to go for it and hope for the best. So that's another deck tech video. I hope that's helpful. And until if you want to sign up to Dark Country, don't forget to use the link below, get a free pack. If you want to play against me, we do regular playing, sort of scheduled playing most nights. Join the Mythic Guild, that's in the link below as well. Do giveaways if you manage to beat me or some of the other Team Mythic players. We've got a match coming up with CryptoPunks on Friday, depending on when you're watching this, of course, at sort of 6 PM BST, 5 PM GMT. Get involved, play along with us, and check out some of the other videos. Until next time, this is NFT Decree signing off.